Good day, Lords and Ladies, welcome back to Rimworld Medieval. Last episode, we fought off a siege, which was really nice. We had a really weird event where we tried to do a research project with basically the mother's estate. It went wrong, and they turned hostile. It was really weird, and they were all in the base, and I trying to get out. I'd rather they didn't. And I suppose, if we're being honest, I should have let it just play out, but I wasn't really in the mood to try and micromanage that while having my caravan attacked at the same time, which is my fault, I'm not going to lie. I should have just allowed it to play out. Hopefully you, the fans, aren't too disappointed. So I know there's a degree of people who play Rimworld who say, "Oh, you should not save scum. Like, save scumming is bad." And I don't like doing it. I will admit, but at the same time, it was more along the lines of I don't know. I was just confused. It was also the fact that they would have lost us one of our main trading partners, which I was not very happy about losing at all. To be honest, like, the game is already hard enough as it is, without losing one of our few trading partners purely just to a research screw up. Got another statue. Who needs the statue now? You need a statue. Okay, traders are here. So, anything that we want. They have some more pigs. We give them pigs. They have some hay. Cloth. They will buy a lot of our unused hides, which is fantastic. But I'd rather just have straight up money at this point. Clear out some of our inventory space, because we have a lot of inventory space. They will buy our beer. That is something. Keep that. They won't take the beer, okay. Minor fail. Was it John? Was it because I set John and John? Yeah. This is the thing that I hate about Rimworld sometimes. I figured it out now. Basically, because John was in charge of the caravan, it based his skill for the check. I wish it was that they basically took it off the highest skill. That money we had brought in would be nice as well. We spent a lot of money just trying to help out a nearby caravan, so having supplies of silver being replenished is always very nice. Okay. We need to get these onions and stuff in as well. I may have to do a haul order. We have space, I believe. We should have space. We're also getting this bit cleared out here because we're going to turn this into basically a redoubt. Okay, so he's going down there to collect the survival meals. Okie dokie. We also had started the very long and slow process of reinforcing this wall. You were making some more musket balls. I wish you could set a limit to how many you could have in a particular rack, so we could split them over a wider area. At the moment, we don't have a single one down here. Okay. So many bodies. Okay. How's our wood situation? Not great, but that's just how it is always these days. Okay. How goes the raw food? Okay. Let me guess, it's saying we can't mine this out because we can't get at it because of stuff in the way. Okay, let's uninstall that for a second. Should allow us to basically get some stuff mined out. Okay. Why are you complaining? Bunts the stuff. Well, tough luck for you. Okay. That could be worth a pretty penny as well if we bring it in. Those components need to get brought in right now, really. And no empty spaces. Okay. Okay, reinstall that there. Copy the settings from that and put it here, please. I mean, to be fair, we've got enough supplies of flour down here to last us a little bit of time. That's coming along. Okay. Yeah, I need to just get stuff. I need to really set a caravan in place and send it out into the world, really. Okay. I just remembered I used the wrong thing for that, so we need to basically fix that because that looks awful. Much to my chagrin. Okay. Get that done. Things need to get hauled. Okay. Getting harvests in. Caravan is back. Even getting fires, it's probably from here if we're being honest. This thing always seems to catch on fire for some reason. Right. That section of the wall has been reinforced. But it looks blinking horrible, I'm not going to lie. Probably reinforce that That got cleared out. That still needs to get cleared out. That caravan is leaving. Okay. Things need to get done. Okay. Slave rebellion, likely. That's been a while. Medical emergency. Well, his immunity is built up high enough he should survive. Right. They're knocking out more clay bricks. Okay. Clear those out. That's getting cut out. That's getting cleared out. Okay. Time to set up another trade caravan. So, where do we want to go? Go. Probably our best bet is to head to here. We want to take. We'll take John. Don't want to take Ballard. Oh, Ballard's our best speaker, so we take that. We want to take one other person. Who else? We'll take you. Take the prisoners. We could sell the prisoners off. They're worth a fair chunk of money, actually. Let's take the horses. We'll take the horses. It'll give us enough nice movement speed. Take the kibble. No, we'll take... Yeah, we'll take the packaged survival meals. Actually, take the jerky. It weighs less. Right. Anything else you want? Medicine, yeah. Take the beds. Now, things to load up. What do we want to load up? We'll sell off the camel hide. Sell off the camel hide. What else? Actually, I should have really had that, let's sell off all these, like, axes and stuff. Like, all these weapons we've picked up and it's lying about our inventory. We don't need them. Yeah, take that. Anything that's below a certain range, we're going to sell off. Steel war knives. Because we can make better stuff, to be honest. And it's just clogging up my inventory. Uranium battle axe. A lot of uranium gear. Plot steel knife. Silver knife. Yeah. Clear out a lot of the stuff we don't need. Because we can always make new equipment. Okay. We'll send you with a little bit of our gold. And if there's anything worthwhile, get it. Okay. That's fine. So get yourself organised. Get the caravan going. Send them off. They're not of our faith, so it's not a huge issue. It's stuff stored away. Earthquake where? Not so bad. I was worried it'd hit a more important structure. We'll expand the storage down here for a moment or two. Okay, grab the animals. Get everything loaded up, please. Okay, that's coming along. Okie dokie. Fall has begun, yeah, so we are coming into fall now. So we need to get stuff really sort of packaged away for winter. Make sure we have enough like meals and food and bits and pieces still stashed away. Especially if we get something like another, like a tox. This is one of the things that everyone forgets about, is that this is like, it's like, oh, you've got like nearly 10,000 food in the bank, and it's like, technically, yeah, we do, but what we don't have is that we don't have a way of preserving it well. So if we have something like a toxic fallout or nothing will grow, we need to have like a big depository of food stashed away. Where's John? John's collecting all the fallen gear. Okay. And now we're setting off. Come on. Get that out of here. Okay. So that's going out. Wood-wise, we're not great wood-wise. So I do need to throw down some more food baskets. We'll make them out of ceramic. Not enough stored. Okay. Make them out of brick then. Throw down some more food baskets. And that's cover us really for storage. I am going to throw down in here a couple of chill boxes, which will keep this place chilled. Okay. Anything worth hunting on the map that we can do without us losing all our heads in like 5 seconds? Not really. There's something close by. There is a muffalo. You're armed with a pistol, my friend. Get out here. You're also armed with a shield. Annoying. Okay. And you're sleeping it off. Okay. Right, copy settings to here. In these ice boxes, we're going to say clear all. So nothing is permitted. And they are purely here to keep this room cold. Okay. Who's our warden? Jailer? Do we have no one set as priority for jailer? Okay. Do that. That will keep people under some standard of control. Okay. Right. That grass is growing, or the hay is growing. Okay. Still bring trash back in. Okay. And the caravans arrived at the location. Let's trade. Don't want either of them, so you can get rid of them. What else can we sell them, flog them that we don't want? Take the berries, take the camel hide. Making sure we're actually selling what we meant and not. You gotta be so careful in this game, because sometimes it goes, oh, yeah, take this, and it's like. You end up giving over your best weapons to people by mistake. Okay, one-handed mace. So that's all that being sold off. Is there anything we particularly want? Jump pack. Flying knight, that would be impressive. If they have any more muskets or anything of that variety, I would definitely buy those. Wood. Just like buy some wood, that'd always be good. Saves us having to do it ourselves. This man is old. Is he Christian? Nope. Bad luck for you. Okay. So what do we want to grab, realistically speaking? A lot of that wood. It saves us having to chop wood. And normally don't buy a lot of steel. But that will be enough for what we want. Still making a really good profit. And we can bring it back here. And with that, which will cover a good amount of like metal and wood requirements for what we need to do, this stuff still needs to get mined out. Do we have anyone dedicated just straight out mining? It's all set to like not as high priority. Okay. Set you to 1 for that then. Right. Get that done. Okay. Why is it mobile? Okay. Items. That's not going to be enough, is it? What can we lose? Lose the medicine herbs. Still not enough. hard decisions. Let's abandon 50%. Let's abandon 50 steel. Right, that's a lot of steel we lost. It's fine, we can mitigate it. Medical herbs we have enough of, so it's not an issue. Okay. I have to say I have been experimenting with a mod that adds more complicated smithing into the game. So rather than just having to dig steel, we have to dig iron and then turn that iron into steel. Okay, so that's done. So, next part of the order that we were going to do is we were going to basically do something like this. And turn this into, for all extensive purposes, turn this into basically a redoubt, like a firing position. Replace this with firing slots and have them there basically shooting out. It would give us a lot more angles of fire to harass enemies coming in. Interestingly, historically, they had some things like this. There were some castles and fortresses that had sort of defences cut into the rock rather than building them themselves. Very nasty. Okay. Yeah, once again, we still don't have any musket balls being sent out to the places we need them to be. Which is frustrating, because they're all getting sent out to here. Which is not something that I really need. I wish you could set the amount. That would be so useful. Right. You also need to take into consideration that because these doors are where they are, I know granite doors are slower than regular doors, but at the same time, they have a lot higher HP. And we need to deter enemies from actually getting in. Ambrosia sprouts. Have to be careful with that. Someone can go and pick up that steel that's lying up there as well. Okay. I'm going to dig that all out. Once the doors have been built here, we'll fortify this up. Then the only thing left to do really is to put... We need to reinforce this line, this wall here, to be honest. The problem is that if you put it on this side, it will affect the housing layout, so I might have to push the wall outwards, which means extending the towers. For the time being, I am tempted just to cut away this and put another, basically another tower into here. Because this will be a weak point in the defense and the AI will basically notice it. For the time being, we can basically dissuade people from coming into this bit. Predominantly putting stuff like barricades in. We don't have a lot of granite blocks left, unfortunately. But I will start to reinforce this section of walling here. Okay. Yeah, bricks are low as well. 'Cause Okay. When morning comes, we will start the next phase. Morning has come. That's still getting dug out. Security. Also getting stuff like murder pots in place would be good. Go. Brick. Start getting that in place. Which will give us a line of fire here. And I don't actually, hold on. I don't want them all the way along, because that will give the enemy a chance to shoot through at angles, so I'd rather have them something like that. And it'll give us an avenue to shoot through. This means that we can put some fire down on this area and some fire here and here, so the enemy has to be a lot more careful. Because what's currently happening is that they're basically sort of hanging around here, and our guys that are covering this edge can't do anything. Oh. Get the doors finished. Yeah, these doors need to get done. Okay. Right. So I'm much more happy about the strength of this wall here. Downside is now that these areas are probably the weakest and the AI will exploit it. Have that locked open, so the enemy, if the enemy comes down through this way, we can deal with them in a way. Okay. Yeah, well, good job taming the Mega Sloths, but come down and basically deal with that when you're finished. Caravan's coming back. Getting all these things set up. Okay. May not look the prettiest, but it will get the job done. Prison camp opportunity. Reinforced barrel. Once this place destroyed. Okay. With this set up here, I'm more confident. At least in making sure the enemies are being kept out. Yeah. This is all set up now. It means that we can fire on this area from a certain angles, which will give us a bit of cover and stop them from constantly burning it. Here we have fire approaches from across here. I will get that sandstone horde, though it will give them cover that I don't want. The only downside is that they will have a bit of cover here and here, which isn't great, I'm not going to lie. And the AI is pretty good. I might just have to say... yeah, I'm gonna... I don't like it because it just basically looks terrible, but at the same time, the AI is pretty good at attacking from blind spots. So I can't really afford to have blind spots when it comes to here, because if they break through, we're in a really bad position. Okay. I mean, I'm so paranoid, actually, I might just go out of brick. Granite block. Okay, make me some more granite bricks. Granite blocks. Okay. Go to it, please. Okay. Okay. They're going to get that all set up. Okay. Excellent. So we have this set in place. Doesn't look great, not going to lie. It looks pretty sort of unpleasant. But the thing is that if I'd left gaps there, the AI would have attacked. I know it doesn't look it, but the AI is like in Combat Evolved. The AI is actually pretty sharp. Okay. So we have that set up. Gotta throw down another door. I know it takes a lot of time because those granite doors take ages to walk through, but at the same time, if they bust through here, I haven't got a way of covering. So if they break through this initial wall or these embraces here, they won't have much trouble actually getting in. So I'd rather actually 2 should be enough. I don't know. It just seems a bit excessive. Okay. It's coming along. Looks very nice. We burnt through our resources again, so we need to basically get back up in the process of making supplies. How's the research siege equipment? Yeah, that was the next thing that we were doing. Get some siege equipment in place. Shame that we couldn't use there. The murder holes. What do they use again for ammo? Yeah, we could do that. They do take a lot of... If I remember rightly, though, they take actually a fair chunk of resources to actually maintain. Because you had to build special explosive pots, which basically you need to have multiple components for. Okay. At least we got that done. That was... Now we have this area of the base covered as well. This area is strengthened up. So now that it comes down to it, we got a lot of wood that needs to get brought in. Oh boy, didn't realise how much wood out there was. And we still got, yeah, we've got a ton of wood that needs to get brought in. Now that we think about it, we look at the base, this area is the weakest and needs upgrading. But the 2 areas now have gone back to being the north and the south wall. To be honest, I'm still not particularly happy about this section of wall either. Because if the enemy breaks through here, it's actually fairly bad for us. So I might just say reinforce that wall. Problem is we don't have any actual ability to shoot through here with anything. But that was never the point. This was basically supposed to be a trap, realistically speaking. Okay. With that set up. Okay. We've made the granite bricks. Limestone, yeah, let's get some more limestone stuff. churned out. My supplies of wealth are looking okay. We've got a couple of full stacks. How's the graph looking? The graph is going up. Excellent. So this is coming on. That's done. Doesn't look pretty, not going to lie, but it will get the job done. It will allow us to basically cover this area with musket or crossbow fire and cover some bits. They're getting that built up. It will allow transit through here just to get stuff like picked up quicker for the time being. We have to be careful though. Okay. Okay, we're actually, for once in a long time, we're actually full out on wood, which is nice to see. Which means I will have to build some backup wood supplies. Where do we want to put it? Storage, pallet with wrap, yeah. Yeah, let's get some backup wood supplies stored away around here. Which allow us to get some more wood storage going. Okay. A bit more granite block. So we can start reinforcing this wall. Actually, to be honest, if I'm being honest with myself, as bad as this is, like the enemy keep on breaking through down here, so to be honest, we do need to just say, continue the reinforcement of this section of the line. That's getting built. Minor break risk. Okay. Resources been shipped over for that yet? No. Okay. New lovers, Ballard and Golan. That's nice. Means I need to throw a bed in somewhere though. But John, you're gonna go here for the time being, my friend. Okay, and up here he's going to grab the stats for that and say paste stats, paste stats. Paste stats. Paste stats. Okay. Rare Frumbos. Fantastic. these beds made, someone. Come on. So who was the new lovers? It was... Ballard. Ballard's our priest. How dare you, Ballard? How dare you have marriage? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, religion forbids it. John can have this room then, because it's a nice room. I love the fact that he's supposed to be our knight and he gets like literally the worst bed. Everyone is getting lovely rooms. Okay. Let's say hay can be stacked here. No. Okay, so hay can't be stored there. Clear that out. Okay. So it's chilly enough in here that it would take a long time for the food to rot. Fantastic. Get that's all under lovely, nice and cover, so that won't rot away. Collect these things. Excellent. So the base is coming along rather nicely. I have to worry about insects, but that's just how it is. Now we can't do that because that's overhead. Yeah. Okay, but everything's coming along fine. We're getting into fall now, which is something we do have to be careful of. They've built that up. Just reinforcing these walls, really. Here come the rare frumbos. We could hunt the rare frumbos. That could be something we could do. That would be a mighty hunt indeed. Put some people with muskets, hunt down the rare frumbos. But that's all for next time, folks. I've been Cornish-Knight. This has been Rimworld Medieval Far From Home, and I shall see you all again next time. Goodbye.